All right, guys, how we doing tonight? Real quick check-in from cities and suburbs. Kenny B here, welcome aboard. Like, subscribe, don't like, and subscribe. I don't care. I mean, I do. Of course I care. I care more about how you guys are doing. How we're doing with the vaccine rollout here. It looks like, I'm reading some things here in the news, and it says that Worcester County is trailing the state and the nation in vaccine rates. Nearly 1 in 7 Worcester County residents have been vaccinated against the COVID-19, but that rate lags behind the state and the national averages. Read more. Let's go to the Ecotarium and Southwick Zoo are reopening in April. That'll be great to see. 2 of the biggest visitor attractions in central Massachusetts, the Ecotarium in Worcester and the Southwick Zoo in Mendon. Private zoo, by the way. You gotta check out that zoo. You really have to, because it has an interesting history to it. It's in Mendon. And both Ecotarium and the Southwick Zoo are scheduled to open next month in April. Let's go on to Amtrak proposes new service through Worcester, a big public transportation through 2035. It plans to break ground on a planned increased Amtrak traffic. A service through Worcester is part of an ambitious expansion proposal of the rail network as part of President Biden's infrastructure plan. Now, I did hear President Biden, and I'm not knocking Vice President Biden. I'm not getting into the politics, but when I hear jobs that are created by the government, particularly by the federal government, and all this money being poured in, our government becomes the employer. I don't know if I want that. I want the economy stimulated by over the 55% of small businesses in this country that start up and die, start up again and live. About 53 to 55% of the businesses in this country are small businesses. They are not Amazons, which Amazon's looking to unionize in the United States, by the way, coming soon, replacing the old steel mills. But yeah, so when I hear all these shovel-ready, remember back in 2017? All the shovel-ready projects that, there were plenty of shovels, there were just no projects, right? Again, project, government word, God almighty. That is not the way to do it. We are throwing money at the economy, and it is scary. And, the rooster is going to come home to roost someday. And I don't know where my wallet is, but I did hide it. Anyway, gas prices are holding steady. Yeah, 50 to 60% more than they were 2 months ago. Everything is politics, folks. Anyway, so what do you guys think today? The Red Sox, I am sporting my Red Sox gear. I was wearing my Red Sox jacket today. I'm still dressed in red. But our beloved Red Sox were rained out. It was actually a home opener at Fenway Park. Damn. I don't know. It was pretty nice out here in Worcester. Not nice, but baseball nice. I mean, you could have played. I think you could have played. But we'll see. Washington Nationals and the New York Mets had to cancel their home opener because of coronaviruses with the Nationals. So here we go. Texas Stadium. I am reading this right now. And, the the Texas Rangers want to have full 100% occupancy in their stadium, and they're going to do it. I believe they had 12,000 people there, but they have the social distancing, so there's 100% occupancy, but that doesn't mean that Fenway Park, say 100% occupancy would be 36,000 people also standing. But when you take 6 feet apart, which is what they're doing, you take that 6 feet away, you do the math, how many people can actually sit in 6 feet? Probably 2, 3. If you're like me, probably 5. So of course, you know, so we have to do the smart. You just can't keep rolling things out like this. But I do say that, you know, President Biden has said, you know, he thinks it's a bad idea. The Rangers held their first game with 100%. The Texas Rangers, a baseball club in Texas. I'm being sarcastic, but some people don't like baseball. I follow it, so I'm just letting you know. The Rangers held their first game with 100% capacity allowed at Globe Life Field on Tuesday. Okay, today's Thursday. Only 12,911 spectators, and the Globe Life Field holds 40,000. Showed up for a spring training game against the Milwaukee Brewers. But they want to open things up, and you know, we look at what's going on in Brazil right now. I mean, 4,000 people a day. People are dying. Terrible leadership in these countries. So if we get vaccinated, and I hope you did too. I got my second shot, got sick, people are getting sick. I mean, again, the rooster will come home to roost around that one. The FDA kind of slid this by, and who knows, maybe what we're getting, I don't know. Maybe the herd immunity in Texas or what they want to do, just get out there, get it. And, but from what I'm hearing about this stupid coronavirus, and we're not hearing too much more about the details, it's still a deadly damn virus and could have lingering complications. I'll take the jab, I'll get sick for 12 hours, and versus the alternative. But are we rushing it at you know, baseball at Fenway Park? Tomorrow will be the official home opener. Today was supposed to be, but it rained. And the outfield was soggy and spongy. About 4,100 people. And that'll be Fenway's capacity. So I guess we have to get used to capacity limits, not necessarily, you know, every seat filled to the max. Now the NFL, Roger Goodell says, man, I want to have those stadiums packed by the time September comes. And you know what? Who doesn't want to see that? But, whoa, brothers, you know? I got my 2 shots, but that does not mean, sure, I'm fully vaccinated. I still have another week to go before I can walk amongst people without a mask on if they are the same, in the same situation. I'm not totally ready to do that yet. I can't really see us doing that this year. Will it be a better year than last year? Absolutely. I mean, at least we have some certainty, at least that we know our stores will stay open. We can buy Lysol. I have three in there right now. I was like, oh my God, where you been all my life? But I certainly understood that the hospitals needed a little bit more than Kenny Visit. But what do you guys think? Are we doing it right? Are we doing it methodically? Here in Massachusetts, people bitch, complain, and but I look at the other states. Let's open up. They get cases spike, and this thing is still out there. The variants, and the variants love people who don't wear masks. By the way, when a variant, a virus is trying to live, it gets very desperate and wants another. It wants you, and it wants to live with you. So it's more contagious, but maybe not deadly. That's what a variant may be. It spreads so quickly, but it's just jumping. And so we do have the sucker on the run, but let's think a little bit about it. But anyway, I'm gonna go back. I am going to enjoy some baseball tonight. I did listen to the Milwaukee Brewers. I listened to the Cleveland Indians today on my Sirius satellite radio. And I'm going to listen tonight to the Oakland Athletics, another great team that used to be the Philadelphia Athletics and then the Kansas City Athletics. And we could turn this into a whole baseball show. But anyway, guys, I hope you're well. Stay well. Be smart. The woods are over there, and you ain't out of them yet. All right? But that doesn't mean you can't smile and have fun. All right? Take care now. Talk to you soon. Signing out.